Hi, this is Representative Rick Larsen with this week's weekly recap with Rick, live from my office in Washington, D.C. Great economic news this morning. The economy created 467,000 jobs in January. In the last 12 months, the U.S. economy created 6.6 million jobs. The economy is humming along nicely. The economy is recovering. But as I have always said, it is not yet recovered. We're still about 3.4 million jobs below the pre-pandemic levels. But last year was the single largest economic job growth year we've had in a forever, certainly a long time. So that is great news for the economy. We're trying to keep things going as well as the House of Representatives today passed something we call the Competes Act. Now this Competes Act is a bill that really invests in the foundations of what makes America's economy great. It's going to boost global competitiveness. It's going to help us break up the problems in the supply chain so that we can get products from ships to shelves to help consumers throughout the country and throughout my district. The bill includes many priorities that will help U.S. competitiveness, including attacking the supply chain problems, but also it'll help the United States with this continued global economic leadership. I have some amendments in this bill. One is to enhance U.S. leadership on human rights. Another will enhance the U.S. ability to invest in high-quality digital infrastructure in the United States and abroad. And it will strengthen educational exchanges to give opportunities for U.S. students to learn more about the world that will set a foundation for them to be the next leaders in the economy in the future. So a lot going on Capitol Hill, but really great news about the economic recovery, but again, still a ways to go. And I'll continue to fight for you on that front. Earlier this week, I chaired the Aviation Subcommittee. I'm the chair of that committee. We had a hearing on how Congress, the Federal Aviation Administration, the Federal Communications Commission, the telecommunications companies, and the aviation industry can work together to address this issue of 5G interference with aviation safety. It went really well. There was a lot of good talk afterwards about the federal agencies and the industries doing a better job of talking to each other and collaborating in the future, so that we don't hit this hurdle again. But in good oversight mode, we'll continue to watch this issue on behalf of the safety of the flying public. Finally, I'm standing next to the latest piece of Northwest Washington State that I have in my second district. This is a whale warning flag that the San Juan County Marine Resources Committee developed. Now in 2020, I met with the San Juan County MRC at Cattle Point to hear about their efforts to reduce the impact of vessel traffic on orcas and other marine mammals in the Salish Sea. The whale warning flag lets vessels know that whales are in the area, a reminder to slow down to reduce the likelihood of a boater-whale collision. And my own bipartisan legislation would also build on the Navy and Coast Guard's recent efforts to enhance the effort to protect marine mammals in the Puget Sound and throughout the Salish Sea. So a big shout out to San Juan County Marine Resources Committee for developing this whale in the area flag for boaters to use. And it's now February. We're coming on, into March, April. You're going to see some more boaters out there in the Salish Sea and the Puget Sound. If you can please get a handle on this flag, use it when you see a whale in the area to warn other boaters about the presence of whales to reduce the potential for boater-whale collisions. So that's this week's weekly recap with Rick. We'll be back next week, earlier next week. Probably on Wednesday of next week. So watch for a recap next week on Wednesday on the 9th. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.